Hey guys, it's Luke, and today we're going to be trying to fix the drift car. We went to our first event, and it went pretty good, but then on the very last time, it cut off and wouldn't start after that. So at first we thought it was a starter, so I went ahead and replaced that, and it started up for a second, but then it made some kind of weird noise. So we checked the spark after that, and Dad thought it might have to be with timing. So I went ahead and picked up a cam sensor. So we're going to be trying to install that today. So I guess our course of action, we're going to try to take the intake off first and see if we can reach back in there afterwards. Yeah, good. I believe there's 10 of these to break loose. Hopefully, when I get all these loose, I can scoot the intake up far enough to where I'll be able to reach back in there. If not, I might have to take the intake boot off. See if we can reach it that way. I don't think it really matters the order taking these off, but I know you have to torque them in the correct order when you put them back on. I'll have to look up the specs. That one was already loose. So good. So there is 10 of these. Let's scoot that back. I don't know. That wire might be in the way. What I need to do. These gotta come quite a ways up. I forgot how long these were. Got all that side loose. Try to work on this side. Alright, so I got all this loose. Hopefully I can try to scoot it up far enough to where I don't have to. Oh shoot, it's gonna be heavier than I thought it'd be. best way to do this. Well, shoot. I need to go to the gym. I just take all these all the way out and then try to just scoot it forward instead of lifting up. So we got all this out. Possibly just scoot everything forward. Maybe. Hopefully. Get it up a little. I think this, you can't see. Ooh, it's down in there. I think I can reach it. Yeah, I'll be able to reach it. Looks like some kind of bolt. Try to figure out what size. I've got a few of these back here. I went ahead and disconnected the battery before I even started, just in case, since we're fooling with sensors. See if it's a 10. Right there. Alright, so it looks like it is a 10. I'm gonna need a extension for this. I don't think I have one back here. No. Off to the garage we go. Alright, so sadly that didn't fix the problem. I've got a, get it out of here. I've got a crank sensor that I can also try replacing, but I'll have to jack the car up for that. We'll try to get that on there soon. If that doesn't fix it, which I don't really have high hopes for that. If that doesn't fix it, it might be in the wiring. Alright, so it's been about an hour or so. I had to charge up the GoPro batteries, but I went ahead and used the tractor down there to bring the Z up here, and then I've gone ahead and lifted it up so I can take off the wheel and get to the crank sensor. Right. We're working with you. Alright. Here is it. Not sure where that sensor is. Let's see. I don't see the sensor at all. I'll have to take the starter back out. Alright, it looks like the crank sensor is going to be behind the starter, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but I gotta take the starter out again. No fun. Well, I may have to go get a wrench to reach the one in the back. Yeah, we'll have to. Crap. That's a 13. Alright. Got my wrench. This is difficult to reach. Arm's gonna fall asleep. Before I take these all the way loose, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the wiring up at the top, because first time I took it out, I waited until afterwards, and I had to hold the starter up while trying to get the ground wire loose, and that is not ideal. Not yet. Ooh. Okay, that's out of the way. Now you should be able to see. I can get to that real easy. Alright, what kind of... I'll go ahead and get this off. Oh, what size is that? It looks small. 8 maybe. Try the 10 because I have this down here. Got some movement, maybe a 9. Not a 9. You probably could just take it off with the 10. Alright, so I just did I just redid the connection here. Looks much better. Finish getting that fixed. Put it on top post. Is that 8 meter? Alright. Put that hand tight now. Go ahead and get the socket there. So then, switch over to the 13. Make sure it's tight. Make sure it's not. Alright, this side. Move on this one. Use that extension possible. Let it over there. Alright, that's tight. Here's it. Right hand. This one. Down here. Okay. Set scissors in now. Alright. The crank sensor and the cam sensor have both been replaced now. So I'm gonna go ahead off camera and put the wheel back on it and get it set back on the ground and try to start it one more time. And if it does not start, then it's gonna have to be out of my hands. Tim from Aces is supposed to be coming up here this weekend, and we'll try to have him check it out and see if it isn't in the ECU. Alright, I got the car set back down on the ground, and we're gonna try to start it one more time. Not yet. I forgot to hook up the battery. Alright. Put this on there. Alright. Let's see. Okay. See if it works. Let's try one more thing. Let's go get the jump box and see if that might fix it. Alright, so we got the jump box hooked up. Try one last time. And if this doesn't start it, then we may be in some trouble. So it looks like we have no luck. Alright, it's the next day. I couldn't get it to start, so I had to use the tractor once again to pull it over here. But it looks like we're just going to have to wait on Tim this weekend, and hopefully we can figure out what's going on and get it lined out. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I'll have to make a part 2 to try to finish what I started.